implying that I have any sort of plan. My god. I'm getting ready. Okay. Lower this in your ears is. Okay. Am I loud enough? Do I have to change? I don't want to have a. Whoa. Already having an issue with the. Okay. Because I get loud, so I need to remember this. Okay. I got a mimosa. You can determine for yourselves whether or not it is a sober mimosa or not. Okay, do you want to see my face? Oh, I should have removed the music byline because we're not listening to Patricia Taxon today, folks. Frick, fuck. Oh, I already swearing. Okay. Here's my dumb face. Hello. Howdy, kids. Oh my god, mate. We're sneaky. Welcome to the Sneaky Kids Hour. With. Is there slow aware? Of course not. Read the title. Don't tell anyone, Ursula included. Or I guess the thumbnail. I changed the title a bit. So what we're doing is we're getting back into the YouTube game, my friends. I'm here despite the fact that I should be asleep. Same. I keep staying up till 4 a.m. So I went to therapy. Classic me. And I'm inspired to be a YouTuber again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be recording files in Audacity about different writing topics so we can go back to the old times. But we're going to do it together. So you get to be just observers and helpers. And I'm going to get super distracted. I wish this was a real mimosa. It's just snappy and it's just bubbly and acidic, so my voice stays not crisp. Wait, what's the opposite of not crisp? Okay, this one's getting a little bit loud for me. We've been watching a guy attempt to call a Dirtini in Pixelmon for 2 hours. Crispant? Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, I have extra fun news. Okay, look. You guys looking? Oh yeah. We have what everyone's been asking for. Some visual representations, okay? We can be like story. We got a little arrow. We need to get our text ready, right? Oh, our text is already ready. Ugh. Look at that. Story, okay? I just woke up at 6:15 in the morning in Eastern Europe. So glad for the stream keeping me company while I'm trying to wake up. Well, good morning. I need to zoom in because I'm pretty bad at seeing things. No, okay. So if I misread you, it's just me being me. Guys, so what I was gonna do was I was gonna look through the Discord because there's the questions for videos section. And I'm also going to I just don't know how to get the volume for the music correct. But I'm gonna be recording the audio in Audacity anyways, so that I have a higher quality, and I can actually remove the sound of the AC unit, and then add music as I please at a more appropriate level. No, it's not the case, but it feels like you were throwing rocks at the window to wake me up. You can go to bed, Joker. You don't have to be here. What's your Audacity settings? I don't know. It's been a long time. Here we go. I think that's May write while I listen. Sounds good. We're just gonna have a little good hour. I say hour, I have no clue how long this is gonna go. Okay. Don't switch devices, please. I swear. Oh, I'm in Ursula's account. Ooh, spooky. Okay. I am in her Discord. Oh god. Sorry, a cat scared me. Questions for videos. Okay, let's go up. I haven't done a video in so long. I have no clue how to do it. I stopped doing them after my dad died. Because I was looking at when I stopped doing them, and I didn't realize how long I kept doing this and streaming at the same time. I guess that's what we do, right? We go back to before my dad died. Sorry, the marker for this. Sad. I mean, you guys can also ask questions, but I figure word context as in how the world is relevant to the narrative. Kind of morbid, but go on. Listen. It sucks. It really sucked. It really messed me up. It's like completely changed my life. But I'm trying to get back into it. And I realize that putting effort into things would be a good start. I guess it's not effort so much as like effort in the right direction, putting my coins in the right buckets. Showing the world to the readers in an interesting way of instead of doing exposition. Okay. I'm gonna write some of these down, some ideas that we're working with here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this very important arrow. Okay. So what is this? It's intro to sing the world without oh god, I forgot that it does this. What a horrible program I've decided to work on. Okay. No, this is not gonna work. Oh crap. Oh damn. Okay, I know what's happening here. Oh, okay. It's because I use a different keyboard mapping, so I didn't know what directions. Introducing the world good. No. Oh my god. This is me at my best too. Okay. I'm gonna make this small, right? Hey, Oberon. Smammy. Okay. Oh, I can do novel too. Like, I think I'm just gonna do general writing questions, because that's fun. And when I get stuck on just... Do you imagine the voices of your characters in your head when you create their dialogue? Sometimes, yeah. Not distinctly. I guess sometimes I just talk out loud to myself, so I have some sort of, like, imagining. I mostly imagine different cadences. I think that's helpful, though. Not that other things aren't helpful. Okay, introducing the world. Okay, what else do we got? Any chance on adding sound effect text? That's not for me. How to shorten... How not to be bad at writing? Perfect. How to shorten but still have a completed plan for a one-shot? Ugh. How do you plan to write a one-shot in general? That's like short story questions, right? Some of you have those questions. How on earth does one write a blurb or synopsis? Ugh. Okay, I'll add that. I don't really think I can come up with an answer. Blurbs. Ding, 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 do, 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 do. I love how it like pixelates it. And that sounds like I'm mad at it, but I actually enjoy it. This isn't a question, but I'd love another video of Ursula looking through old art. Well, fortunately, I can't do that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how to decide which characters to keep. I'm currently writing... Like, some of my side characters became redundant. I'm gonna just write that as axing characters. Axed. That's not characters. God, it sucks to be dyslexic. It is so embarrassing. Not gonna lie. How do you guys feel about doing more one-pass drafts for thumbnails? Like, say you have a color comic, one sketch thumbnails, redraw. I don't feel like that's a video topic. How do you have an art goal other than the book you doing? Do you mean like how to have multiple goals? I don't feel like I'm good at answering like that right now. What methods are there for creating visual interpretations of your story motifs without slapping something in place? A video about actual script format? I have done that twice. Oh, and I posted it. Okay. I know you guys did a video on role playing, but I was wondering if you perhaps could make one on a bunch of tips when it comes to role playing for the first time. How much detail your worlds need to make. I find like people just don't care about that stuff. Those kind of videos. How to describe scenery in a natural way that actually fits the scene well. That's my main question. Describing scenario. to fit the scene. Okay. What's going on? It might be a bit of a dry topic, but I would be interested in your thoughts about comic formatting and how it affects the flow and feel of comics, both as a creator and as a reader. The emergence of vertical scrolling webtoon format and the difference between writing print comics and digital feels like there's a fair amount of ground to cover. That sounds like a whole video essay topic. It's a bit too big for me and my small little brain. Do you have any art goal other than the book you doing? I guess I have a lot of different art goals, but I'm not proceeding in their directions very well. How does one make an effective ref sheet? That's not for me. Could you maybe make a video on writing effective dialogue? I highly struggle with it, and the main reason I would never try to write a comic. Instead of focusing on novels, as I can throw more world building in there. It seems all I do is world build, but when it comes to actually having the world be lived in, I have characters interact, it becomes quite difficult. Do you want to do anything in art, like see your art in a gallery, try painting? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have goals all over the place. My problem is I'm like just too scattered with my goals. I'm not really an artist, but like as a writer, like I wish that I had continued to keep my connections with the theaters, because when I was a little baby, I focused really hard on comics, and I had a lot of connections with like actors and such, and playwrights, and I wish I would have continued with that, because I think that would have honestly, I feel like it would have just been good for me socially. Just to have more. I'll try not to eat in the mic, I'm sorry. How do you juggle subplots and major plots without overwhelming the reader or taking away from the main character and storyline? Okay, juggling subplots. I'm gonna cry. I'm having a good time here. I'm feeling like nostalgic for live streaming. Sorry, that was a horribly loud noise. I'm very sorry. Do you I'd love to hear your thoughts on how to decide which characters to keep. Yeah, okay, so axing characters will be that. It'll be which ones to cut and which ones to keep. Wait, I'm rereading stuff. I'm sorry. Juggling subplots. How to stick to a story. That's such a hard one. I'm sorry for posting this here. I don't know where else to post my questions. I'm fairly new to making things on YouTube. I don't know any efficient way to get my videos outside of just people randomly finding them. How do you tag them correctly? Sorry, I'm the wrong channel for it. I don't know. YouTube is such a bullshit medium. How do you do soft building or world building? Soft world building? Okay. What do you mean by soft world building? Just so I'm certain I know what you're talking about. Because I think I do. I just want to make sure that I actually do. I love that it's so vectored. Now it's gonna get. How do you make a fantasy world or someone life in middle school or high school? What? Personally, I think a good video is redrawing a few pages from comics. Okay, well that's hard, okay? My friend. I don't want to redraw a page. Not entirely sure. But like opposed to hard world building and fantasy where it's very explicit rules and all that. Okay. I kind of see what you're saying. Oh, we're improving other people's stuff? Wow. Okay, no. I hate that. I hate being the professor who draws over other people's things or like rewrites it for them. I hate that. It feels very anti-art to me. I don't know. Like my mom was painting a painting once and her professor went up and just added to it. Would love a video on writing long comics. I'll be finished up drawing my current comic in a few months, and I feel like I'll be ready to make one several. This was 2 years ago, a couple months. Yeah, I hate that too. I mean, I guess it's different if you have the consent of someone to do it. Like they're like, "Can you like try and improve this?" And it's a digital work, so you don't ruin anything. But I don't know. It feels gauche. Okay, pompous. I don't know if it's gauche. What is gauche? I use that word all the time. Okay, not all the time. I use it more than I should. Is there a sort of video on balancing workload? They responded. Is there a video on Patreon? Should you have one? No, I don't understand Patreon. Could Ursula do a video? No, it's my turn. Do a face reveal? Well, damn, okay. They have a few videos with their faces, yeah. They also have a vlog channel, thank you. This is my face reveal. Oh my god, Ursula is a grown-up. She sounds like a cute toddler, OMG. What? Oh my god. The things I miss. Problem is that I'm not great at world building. I'm terrible at creating characters and stories. What do I do? I mean, if you want to create stories, I'm sure you're not terrible at it. The only people who are truly terrible have no interest in creating anything. Could you do a video about how to expand comic ideas and how to narrow down the comics? I think I have videos on that. Maybe a video on doing art while sad. Working while depressed. Writing while sad. I have no idea. Writing while sad. That's a beautiful topic. I'll ask my therapist. Make your sad into art. Actually, don't. No. How do you actually choose a purpose for each of your scenes? Oh, that's a good one. Purpose. What is that? Purpose? Propose. Is it porpoise? Porpoise. Yes. The amount of times I've written songs while sad and then I'm like, wow, this sucks. I write poetry when I'm sad and I genuinely love it. So maybe you're just bad at making songs. No, sorry, that was a joke. How do you shape up and choose an appearance of a comic logo? That's not for me. This one's long. So I figured out the entire backstory of the villain. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading that. How you budgeted your anthology? No one cares about that. That's like a one-on-one. That's a give me money and we'll talk one-on-one about budgeting an anthology. Have a couple of questions about anthologies. Could Ursula make a video about portfolios? Is there a video on anime speech? Without being corny? Wait. I'm sorry, this question. Is there a video on how to do the anime speech like Gurren Lagann or basically every shonen without being corny or cheesy? The answer is that they all are. Just embrace the cheese. Is that the pay $1 and I'm a mod question? Maybe. It's a either you pay me $50 or you like befriend me and deal with me for however long, and maybe if I'm in the mood I'll answer. How do you guys go about freelance taxes? I am not a tax professional. I cannot give any advice. And I'm Canadian too. I just go to a tax person. That's my advice. Where are some obscure, underused comic techniques? Such as border breaking, exaggerated fonts, speech bubbles, and camera angles. Obscure / underused. Is that a McKay and Gray Patreon where you can pay the chance of befriending? Yeah, it is. That is the quickest way to get me to respond to you. And have fun listening to him go on. Hey, Alfie. Ursula, is there... These are my art questions. Oh man, art questions. I have a question. How do I start my comic journey? I don't know, make a comic. I've already planned out characters, basic idea, but whenever I start, I lose interest immediately. I'm really. Oh, this is battle. Oh, we see you. Oh, it's a little patron. That was 2 years ago. They started. They did it. I'm proud of BattleBox. I don't know BattleBox crap. Scripting and thumbnailing. No. In your Twitch streams, you guys have spoken about calculating percentages of your workload, like having a certain percentage of flat colors and shading. Oh my god, that's. I was wondering how you could do if you could do a video about calculating and accolading percentages, allocating percentages to keep track of how far your comic creation. So technically, it's a technical side of comics that I feel it would be useful to know. The answer is learn how to make a pie graph. Like I don't like that's literally it. Like learn Excel. I'm not the one to teach you about Excel, but percentages are pretty easy. Okay, you find out. Well, step one is you have a script. Wait, now I'm just answering the question. Maybe this is a good question. But step one, you have a script. Step two, you now know how much of each thing you need because you know the page count. Step three, divide pages you've completed by pages total. That's your percent. I mean, I guess you also have to multiply it by 100. How do you motivate yourself? Can we have a Sims stream? We did. It was chaotic. How to include self-care into your schedule, how to plan your breaks, not beat yourself up, while still getting work done and not procrastinating. I have no clue. Wonder what happened if I said oh whoa. Ooh-wah? I was wondering if you could make a video about characters for a webcomic, how to create them, and establish a style, personalities. Oh my god. Get Charlie and AZ on stream and then insult us. Perfect. So you make a video on the overwhelm of different, often contradictory creative advice. I'm stuck in a place where I keep getting to a point where I feel like my story is solid, then hearing a whole host of new advice that makes me question and wonder if my story is a mess. The answer is that art is subjective, and eventually you just gotta give up and put it into the world because you're happy with it, or someone's ripped it from your hands. This is a weird question. I don't know if it's. Are you a bot or is. Am I drunk? How do you draw dialogue in comics? Oh, that's interesting. How to draw dialogue in comics, not the words, but like how to get people talking. Hmm. It's actually an interesting thing for writing too. I will co-opt that. I don't know what you call it, the stuff around dialogue. Oh, sorry, sticky keys. Um, is it log u? Dialogue? Dialogue? Luge? I don't know. Stuff around dialogue. Have you ever conlanged? No. Bubbles. Like the scene surrounding dialogue. Like everything in a dialogue scene that isn't the words. Hmm. These are so good. I love peanut butter too much. Fight scenes? Oh, here's a question from AZ. Tips and techniques for self-editing. Oh shit, Blood Moon. Tips on working with someone else? Oh, I have no idea. I only know Ursula, and we're basically the same person. Finding the passion to write. Writing a short comic when you don't want to? Sure. Hmm. Dealing with copyright, I'm not a lawyer. Um, Jump cuts and transition. Oh, scene transitions. That's actually a pretty good one. I find that's something that people dying struggle with. Well, choosing fonts isn't really a writing question. Okay, this is a question I read, and I don't understand why it's being asked of me. Okay, I feel like this is a Charlie question. Because it's about video games. Okay. Here's something I'm not sure is asked. So regarding video games as a form of storytelling, they pose the advantage over many other due to the involvement between the audience and the actual story itself. It can also be a disadvantage, you know? Character arcs, maybe. This can be explained with a connection that directly involves the audience in the plot and can't work without them. Some cases I can think of, top of my head, are Undertale and Deltarune, especially the latter. What are ways that you can take advantage of the benefits of a comic format similar to how video games take advantage of interactivity? What are examples of getting a sense of involvement from the audience to the narrative of the comic? Usually just ends up being a shit show. Because you're not going to have a personalized experience for each reader, right? If you want to do that, just make a video game. Oh man, I'm Back to the Future. Okay. The present, not the future. I'm sorry. I'm almost done my chocolates. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna lasso this. And I'm gonna put it in the corner where only I can see it. And not you guys. So we can do visual examples. Okay. The one problem with like mimosas is that the pulp all goes to the top because of the sparkling water. It goes woof. So at the end you just have all the pulp. Villain motion. What? I have a cat behind me apparently. Okay, I'm gonna finish these and then I'll be really focused. Let's go to face cam. Oh, villain motivation. Okay. Okay, I need something to drink now. It's 12 a.m. here. Okay. So in order to do a YouTube video, I need to open a text document so that I have some bullet points to work off of here. So the first one I really want to work on is like choosing a scene purpose, I think. Guys, scroll back, look at my list. If you guys have like preferred ones, at me, I guess. But also do me a favor and do preferred ones that like I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking. I'll stop being a weirdo. I got my LaCroix. Oh, there goes a cat. Okay. Introducing the world good. Ugh, I don't know. Blurbs, no. I hate blurbs. Describing scenery to fit the scene is a fun one. Soft world building might be fun. Juggling subplots might be fun. Writing while sad is definitely not fun. Stuffed around dialogue, self-editing, scene transitions. I think scene purpose is probably like a good one. Scene purpose. Oh, you guys can't see my scene purpose. Oh my god. You know what? I should show you this. Right. I can pull it up. Oh my god, we have to add a new scene. Hi, I'm still here, okay? Don't worry, I'm coming back. Coming back, guys, don't worry. Ooh, I'm back. I know you were worried for a bit there. Where should I go? Should I go right here? This is just for us. This is our little thing. Window capture. Add existing? No, create new. Oh, I'm scared. Like, what if it shows something of mine? Oh, God. I don't. We're rolling the dice, I guess. Oh, hell yeah, it worked out. Okay, worked out in my flavor. Okay, scene purpose. What? Whoa. Scene purpose. Oh, God. Okay, scene purpose. How... Where are Ursula? She's asleep. How do you know? Scene out. God, where is the question mark that's up there? Frick. How do you know what a scene is about? Hey, Triple D. I think the first thing you need to know about a scene in order to start a scene is well, you need to know what scenes you need. And how do you know what scenes you need? You use an outline. Slash know where you want to go. And you kind of like break down, you have a breakdown, yeah. You break down what is required to reach. To reach your destination, I guess. Hi Bones, I just wanted to drop in the stream and say thank you for all the writing advice. Your videos have been watching the channel for a couple years, but I haven't been on stream a lot. Oh, thank you, Abby. Okay, you break down what's required to get to the destination, and then you keep doing that. Repeat. Repeat until you have nothing else to explain. Yeah. Okay. Once you know what you need, then from From what I've studied, the outline is goal, conflict, climax, reaction, and dilemma, I think. And I heard it is always recommended to first think of the conflict, then the rest. I understand that, but not all scenes are conflict. I think that is I think that's one of those overcorrection mistakes. There's a lot of mistakes that writers will make on their own, and then there's a lot of mistakes that writers who listen to too much advice make, and it tends to just be the opposite. Like if you're really into writing advice, you tend to go way too fast. And everything is like way too punchy, and like your story doesn't have like a lot of space to breathe, I find, is the issue. Then everything gets way too showy, and like it becomes a point of like, please tell, okay? please use some telling effectively. Thank you. But how do you know? Okay, so how do you know what you need? How do you know what you need to know? I need to set up. Step 1, you don't. Sometimes. There is best option. Whoa. Okay, sometimes you can't just show stuff organically. Like, how do you visually convey something very specific in a still media? Well, part of the problem is that visual medias are a lot more telly than people think, because you lack very specific dimensions that you would otherwise have in prose. So beta reader is sometimes the best option. Like, that's going to be it. How do you set up? You don't. Okay. But what are some touch points here? Like, basic. Basic things you need to establish. Okay, what are some basic things? Motivations. Relationships. Actually, like, the first thing is, like, characters, right? Like, you want your characters. Settings. Relationships. Motivations. World building. Slash fantasy rules. What are some other things? And on the other side of this, how do you know what's not to establish? I guess it would be what is it? It's what it because people like there's a problem where I notice people like set up the wrong stuff. And it's important to know what you don't need to set up. So I guess it would be like to the main arc and aren't relevant. Upcoming scenes. Because people tend to forget your characters. Cool building rules that don't matter. I'll explain that further, I guess. It's been a hot minute since I last dropped in a bone strain. Hope you've been well. I've been alright. Actually, I've been really good. I've been doing a lot better just in general the past few weeks. Sorry, week. I had a bad week a while ago. It's actually surprising that I'm having a really good week because, oh my god, it's been so long already. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. On Wednesday, it was the anniversary of my dad passing away. So it's been 2 years, and it's hard to believe, honestly. Cool world building rules that don't matter. I can't think of other things, like it's just anything that's irrelevant, but that doesn't really help. Like I need to like be able to tell people like how do you determine what is relevant? I guess like an idea would be like to like if you were gonna summarize something down into like an outline, like what would you need in order to explain this to someone who doesn't really know what's going on in your story? What do you think? Do you think this is like a good outline? I haven't done one of these in forever. I have no clue. Oh, I'm so nervous, guys. I have not done a YouTube video in so long. Okay, scene purpose. What is the scene about? Know what you need. Outline. Have an idea of where you want to go. Break down what is required to reach where you want to go. Yeah, but even if we're talking like Doku, even if we're talking about those in between scenes, those in between chapters, like those still follow these rules. Like no matter how you characterize where a chapter is, yeah, like no matter how you characterize a chapter, whether it's like a side chapter or not, you still have a determined purpose for it. I like how simple and to the point it is. Oops, establish base rules. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's switch to our face cam. Okay. We have to do director stuff. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, actually I have to pee, so I should do that before I start recording, but I'm gonna not be a baby. When I come back, I'm gonna be so good. Okay? I'm gonna record a YouTube video. Okay, I have returned. My cat is crazy. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. What is this? Oh, this is Deadlands. Oof. Scary. Okay, so I'm gonna start recording the video. Hope I have room on my computer. Ursula's filled it up with like Elden Ring and stuff. Then I open Audacity. Oh god, scary. The Audacity. Okay. So we're recording video, so we're gonna have to do like a click. So I'm sorry if I clap loud in your ears. There'll be a countdown. So. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Doesn't matter. We can do this. We got this. We got this, guys. Record. Okay. Okay, this is silence. Okay. So we go 1. Oh god, it's not picking up. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got it. We gotta sync. We gotta sync our audio. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we are recording a Audacity file. If it gets too big, it'll crash on me. So. God, how do I start these? You say, hello YouTube. Long time no YouTube. I see. I hope you've been well. This is a horrible opening. God. How do you do this? You go. This is like reminding me so much of what I would do because I would never have to do this in front of an audience. I would usually be alone in the basement psyching myself up to do this. And it's so weird because I do live stream, so you think I'd be like really ready to do this, but yeah. Tell you cats and Ursula I said hello. I'll make sure to say that to them. Hello. Today we are talking about scenes and their purpose in writing. No, I don't like that. It's a bad opening. Maybe if I have a cat, that would help. What do you think? Miku. Miku. No. Okay, I'm alone. Do all the worst openings and pick your favorite amount. Yeah, basically, that's how you do it. Hello, you goblins. I don't know what I call you guys. It's been so long. It's been a decade. Has YouTube been around for a decade? Oh god, it would be. Oh god. I've broken myself. I almost got a cat, and then she abandoned me. What is she doing? Imagine talking to imaginary best friends. I wouldn't talk to my best friends this way. I have to talk to my YouTube channel. Okay, hello. I am legally obligated as a YouTuber to tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. But I have to say it in a way that makes it stand out. So, comment the purpose of your scenes. Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about why your scenes exist in your novels, your comics, your short stories, your whatever. Because it all applies to itself. Okay, we need to stop segregating our. we need to break down the barriers and just admit that, you know, I want to say all writing has scenes, but not necessarily. But all writing that has scenes kind of follows the same rules. So that's what we will be doing. That's what we'll be discussing. We'll be discussing the rules of wait, what are we discussing? Oh shit. Oh god. Fuck. Fuck. Where did I leave off? God, ADHD. Help me. Why is this song so creepy? We'll be discussing all the rules that we'll be discussing all of the different rules that come with Okay, I need to make a Okay, so what are we discussing? We're talking about Okay, so we will be talking about how to determine the purpose of your scenes, because determining the purpose of your scenes is very important, because all of you seem to struggle with it, every single one of you, except me. I'm the only writer who doesn't struggle with this thing. Oh my god, this music is so loud. Okay, sorry. I'm the only writer in existence who doesn't struggle with this. Okay, are we done with that music? Okay. The music won't be recorded in the YouTube video, thankfully. It's just me alone with it. Okay, I'm starting again. Okay, that was my practice run. We're stopping this recording. Stop. Stop. Okay, we're gonna start this over again. Okay, so we start recording. You go. Beep. Hello, YouTube. I need to remind you that YouTube has rules and no. Hello, you writing gremlins, you. I have a ruler, so I can be a real teacher. Why do I have a ruler? This is hard, guys. Okay. Hello, YouTube. I don't know how to address you anymore. It's been so long, and all I know how to do is live stream, and that is not good for you guys and your want for succinct content about how to write. So I have returned to you. Please humbly accept my apology, and I'll do that thing where you can skip my little ramble, or I will cut this. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about scene purpose, which is a very important topic, as you can tell by the enthusiasm in my voice. So I've been doing Patreon critiques, and I've been doing like critiques of just friends, of writing groups and everything. And one consistent thing that I point out, because I feel like everyone has their own thing that they point out when it comes to critiquing other people, but one thing I tend to notice is a lack of purpose in scenes, or too much purpose in scenes. And like I've often kind of talked about this idea where you want your scene to have one purpose, one major purpose, and then like maybe a few hints at future purposes, or like just general flavor that's kind of built atop um already existing things within your story, or things that will be continued on. Like, I guess foreshadowing is the word for that. um but when it comes down to it, I think that every scene will have one main thing that needs to be gotten across, right? So in this video, I will talk to you guys a little about how you determine that, so that you guys can have beautiful chef kiss Italian hands stories, scenes, that's what they're called. I need MS Paint examples. I don't know. Here, let's boom. Frick. Where's it? We can cut this. Oh, damn. We have MS Paint. I don't know if I is there anything like I need, guys? What do I do? Okay, question mark is Z. No, I don't really have any visuals to add currently. So let's go back to face cam. Okay. Where was I? I guess I can. I can have writing too on Paint. Okay. So how would you visualize this? Okay. So when I'm writing stories, when I'm writing a story, I'm not really one of those people who has like what a terrible art. I just drew a box that has nothing to do with anything. Oh god. Okay. I'm not someone who has like, like an outline. What I don't even know what an outline looks like. So like I can't even draw one. Like that's how not outlined my scenes are. So when I am writing a story, I would say that like the way that I would approach it is like I usually start like here. It's a circle, okay? And I have an idea where I want to get like here, right? I want to get all the way to here. But what is this? Okay, I'm sorry. So we want to get from, let's make them different colors. That would help. Right. We want to get let's make the green. Right? Stories have outlines within outlines within outlines. Yes, it's true. Okay, so we're going from green to red, right? So when you're writing a story, right, you got to get from point green to point red. But you can't do it that way, right? Because that's boring, You gotta. Oh my god, I hate my life. Okay, so you want to go like from like this one to like this one, and then you're like, oh damn, let's go over here, and then then you loop around, and you eventually get here, right? Because you want multiple scenes, right? Okay, so you want multiple different scenes. You want to get that. You want to get blue. Blue. You want to get to orange. You want to get to purple. And at the end of the day, you want to get your little bum on over to red, right? And oh my god, okay. These are way too conceptual. Okay. Oh my god, okay. I think I'm coming up with my idea. It's coming to me. Okay. Okay. So. Wait. I need it to be like a. No, this is just a paint drawing stream. I am the artist for this comic. Okay. So. So we have a beautiful cat with a beautiful tail. And at the end of our story, we have our cat again. Peanut cat, yeah, exactly. I don't know where I'm going with this, guys. Maybe I'll come up with something brilliant. We get our cat. Oh, that's not like very visible. This is why I stopped doing YouTube, guys, because it's so hard. Okay, we have our cat, but now he has a crown. He's got a cute little crown. Okay, so that's our story. Our story is about a cat who becomes royalty. And we could look at our story like that, you know, as words and not pictures. But we're looking at pictures because that's how we do it here. So if we look at our story, right? We have a cat, and now it has a crown. But that means nothing to us, right? Because stories can't just be beginnings and endings, because we don't know anything about this cat. Okay, we've been introduced to a cat, and we've been introduced to a crown, and that means nothing. Okay, that's why we need middles to our story, and middles are made up of scenes. Okay, so what are some things that we need to establish to make this little story, this ending, interesting? All right, we need things to happen, and on top of things happening, we need to have a basis for understanding the things that happen, right? Because this is like every overarching like large plot will have like tiny little bitty plots inside of it. So all of them, like, imagine this is also a cat and getting a crown, but that happens within the story, right? So like whatever applies to this major arc kind of applies to everything on a ever-ending, going down forever sort of dealio. Okay, so if it works for the main plot, it works for everything else, right? Okay, so in order to make this interesting, there are a few things we need. First thing, we need to, at some point, introduce the crown, right? We need the crown to exist. So we know that that's a thing that can happen. It almost looks like a comic, right? See? Because now that we know the crown, we know that he got the crown. So now we have like a little middle. Look. We introduce the crown. And then the cat has crown. Okay. But just because we showed a crown doesn't mean that this is good yet, right? Because, okay, the crown exists. Who cares? Okay. But how do you... I picked the worst. Okay, let's make this smaller. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because we want to get to here. This is beautiful. I love this. Okay. So, we have the crown. Our next scene, we need to establish what the crown's dealio is. This is exactly how I write stories. So, in our next scene that we have, we establish that the crown equals what could the crown do? Help me out, guys. It looks like cheese. Yeah, kind of. Do a little drawings for all of your stories. Do you do little drawings for all your stories? No, not really. Staying at past bedtime. Okay, so the crown can obtaining the crown, very simply, I'm an artist, guys. Okay, the crown equals hella money. Oh, it's pink. Whoops. The crown is, oh my god. The crown equals money. Okay, cool. Let the money be pink. The economy uses pink only. Okay. But even if the crown equals money, who frickin' cares? That's not satisfying, guys. Okay, we've established that there's a crown. We've established that it's equal to a lot of money. Why would the cat need a lot of money? Well, it's because the cat has a sick cat friend, and we need to make sure this is a different cat. This is green because he's sick. Yeah, there we go. Phil Wicket. The cat has a sick friend. um, and that is an establishment. We established the friend, right? But wait, we didn't really. Who cares? Like, we've established this character existing and they're sick, but we need to establish the relationship between these cats. Oh. In order to get anywhere, these cats have to know each other, right? So in a scene, we're gonna do a little flashback to before the cat was sick, right? This is beautiful art, thank you. And cat friend. They're in love. They love each other. That's our next scene. Our next scene is establishing that these two hella love each other, right? Pickle Kitty. Yeah. So Kitty and Pickle Kitty love each other. Okay. So Crown's worth a lot of money. There's a sick cat. That is in, and that sick cat is actually in love with our main cat. And we also need to establish that in order to help our little sick kitty, this is what is this cat? Okay. In order to help out our cat, this is like the little doctor thingy, okay? Dr. Cat. Dr. Cat requires money. Wait, was it sick while it was in love? Why is it green? No, it's sick because it's upside down. Oh, the money is. I did the thing where the money is pink. Okay. Dr. Cat. I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? Okay. Dr. Cat requires money in order to save. Green Cat. Okay. So. So, there's a crown that. Okay, our story so far. We have a cat. There's a crown. The crown is worth a lot of money. There's a sick cat. The sick cat is in love with our original cat. There's Dr. Cat who needs money in order to help sick cat. But now that all that is established, now we can have our next scene where our cat, wait, sorry, gotta make this, our beautiful cat sorry, he discovers, wait, that's not the color. So our cat learns about the crown. They find it. And because we've said up previously that the crown is worth a lot of money. Well, it's the ominous music is because we have found the crown. Because we now know that the crown is worth a lot of money, the cat, seeing the crown, discovering it, means something to us. And then you just do that infinity, okay? And we could add conflict and things, which would be important for a story. And in order to explain the conflict, then we might be like, sorry, I'm covering up our conflict. Okay. In order to get to our conflict, we might, you know, like, introduce like that this cat this cat here wearing a red scarf and that's too fleshy. I don't like what I've created. Purple. Yeah, this purple cat in a red scarf acquires steals the crown. And as readers here of our cat story, we think, what the hell? Sorry. As readers of the cat story, we are like, what is this purple cat? And that, my dear friends, is called intrigue and mystery, because we are adding purple cat because we know our readers have no idea who this cat is, and it is intentional. Okay, so when you're making so when you are making your story so, when you're writing scenes, you need to establish things, right? And I guess this is sort of silly, but it's also kind of how I think about things, right? Like little pictures like this isn't how I do it. I write it in little sentences, but it basically boils down to this when you're writing scenes. Okay, like each of these like introducing our cat, introducing the crown, introducing information about the crown, introducing a friend, introducing a relationship, that conflict, introducing a conflict. Like these are all like different things that require a scene, right? So I guess the only okay, so like introducing a character, a main character, requires a scene, okay? Introducing a magical object, an important object, requires a scene, right? introducing more intricate rules also requires a scene. Introducing a character is a scene. Introducing a relationship is also a scene. Whatever is happening here is a scene. This is a plot scene, introducing a moment in plot and introducing a conflict. Like, these are all like kind of your basic different types of scenes. And sorry, this music is very distracting me. I'm gonna listen to Mischievous Alchemist again. Perfect. What did I come back to? Me explaining how scenes work. Okay. And then our climax is a scene. Okay. What tends to happen is that you're not allowed to just delete things. Wow. Let's delete all of this. Scrubbing the board. Okay. Can you make like things bigger? How does this work? Select. Because I feel like you can do stuff like this, right? What if I just make it really small and then rub it? I'm gonna have to edit all of this by myself. I'm late, but I'm glad I'm here. Okay. This is useless. Oh god. People want me to make these frickin'... Okay, I give up on this video. I'm gonna start over again. I have an idea. We're deleting the audio. Stop. Stop. Okay. How do we do this, guys? Being cat. Nah, don't do that to me. Oh, God. I just want to record a video. And I want people to like me. I'm just bad at explaining things, guys. This is why I quit YouTube. Quit. You know what I mean? That's why I stopped doing videos. It takes so much effort from my brain. And everyone wants me to like have examples, but I don't know how to do it. Oh god. We need Ursula's PowerPoint abilities. Okay. I guess I can try again. I'm so tired. Okay, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a video. I'm determined. I'm determined to make a good YouTube video that everyone will love and will require minimal effort. Animal Jam a bit. I love this music. It's from Kingdom 2 Crowns. Hello, you goofy goobers. It is YouTube time. I haven't been doing YouTube in a while because it's really hard, and I have been recording this single episode for like an hour. I'm trying to make my therapist proud. I think I forgot to start recording, or yeah, I didn't start recording. Oops. Not like it matters. The YouTube stream also records it. Okay, let's do it. I believe in myself. Someone has to. Take off the music for a bit for me. Wow, it's weird seeing me with ears. I'm used to not having ears. Okay, I'll stop that. Hello, YouTube. It is me, ya boy, writer boy, writer extraordinaire. Really, okay. Hello, YouTube. My AC just started. 2 years ago, I was asked a question on writing scenes, and I thought, what better time than now to answer that question for you. And the specific question escapes me because I forgot to write it down and I just paraphrased it. But the question is, how do you determine the purpose of a scene? And that is a question that is being asked. First, like, I kind of want to go into the why of why you would want to know the purpose of your scene, because knowing why you do things is a lot more important than knowing what to do. Okay, that's my real writing advice. That's my life advice. Okay, understand why things. Okay, don't understand what things. You'll get a lot farther in life that way. Right. So why do you need to know the purpose behind your scene? Like, can't your scene just be like a bunch of things? Yeah, I guess, because it's writing. There's no rules. But in actuality, if you want to, if you want to make something that is understandable to follow and has payoff, then you need to be able to if you want to be able to write something that has payoff and that is understandable to your readers, you're gonna What do you need to do, Bones? Your scenes need to have purpose, because when you overload your scenes with too many things, it gets out of control, okay? And it becomes difficult to understand, and you need to break things down into smaller parts for your outline. Not your outline, for your scenes. And like sometimes it's okay to add like multiple things to a scene, but a lot of the times you need one main purpose, and if you pile up too many purposes, then you will in subsequent scenes have to further explain a lot of the stuff that got introduced. So yeah, should I do the MS Paint? Do you guys want visuals? I don't think you do. I don't know what you guys want. What do you want from me? Okay. I'm gonna draw cats. I did this last time. These are cats. Okay. There's the blue cat. Oh my god, he's like melty. Okay. This is a blue cat. There's... Okay, I'm just gonna end up distracting myself if I do the cat thing. Okay. We distracted ourselves. We're not doing Pickle Cat again. Fuck. What do I do? How do I explain this without it just being my boring, stupid face the whole time? I guess I could, like, make things after the fact. That's so hard. No. Okay, that's close enough. Okay. Frick. Oh my god, why is it so hard? I should just give up on YouTube. Honestly, I can't do this. It's 1 a.m. and I can't stream. I feel like I have good advice, but I just don't know how to formulate it. Well, I've had fun like trying to figure things out. I will get back to this when I'm feeling hype again, because I was feeling hype at the beginning of the stream. And maybe I will try to do some more secret streams. Maybe we could just hang out, and I cannot give advice, because I'm bad at it. I've determined. I'll just hang out with you, and we can listen to Kingdom 2 Crowns. Maybe I should just become a gaming YouTuber. I remember those days. Let it be pink. Okay. Everyone have a good sleep. I'm gonna go to bed.